Imagine if you were outside and the sun was hitting your face and you felt the wind on your skin. You heard the crickets and the birds in the background, and you felt planted, your feet planted on the ground. And you were outside, and it was blissful. You can imagine it, or you can do it. Beretta, Shoot Like a Girl, and the National Shooting Sports Foundation have combined our efforts, and we're going to show you that the great outdoors, it's for everybody. The National Shooting Sports Foundation has a +1 initiative, and that initiative is that if 1 in 3 hunters or shooters took someone afield or to the range for the first time, we would secure the future of shooting sports forever. The goal is to take someone who has never had the opportunity to go outside and enjoy the great outdoors, go hunting, go to the range, and take them out for the first time. Beretta is celebrating their 500th year in business. They have a long history in the shooting sports, but they're also committed to the future by participating and sponsoring events like these +1 initiatives that introduce people to shooting sports to secure that legacy for generations to come.
Beretta has a long time relationship with Shoot Like a Girl. We first started sponsoring their events on the trailer across the country. And then we decided to upgrade this experience, creating these hunting events with Hunt Like a Girl. So in the past 3 years, we have done 3 hunts every year for it was turkey, pheasant, and duck. And this year, we decided to elevate again and raise the bar and having this Beretta Hunt Like a Girl +1 experience to bring another friend that never hunted before to this outdoor life.
Beretta put a list of women together, and 6 women got to invite 6 guests to come with them. And so it was super exciting to see these ladies that have never experienced shooting sports and the great outdoors come together. And it's always fun to watch these ladies come in, and you can see that they have a little apprehension. They don't know what they're getting into. They're coming to an experience with 1 person they know and 13 people they don't know. And so as they get here, it's fun to watch them build this camaraderie that really transcends the experience, and it lasts a long time.
I decided to bring my daughter, Kristen. She's the oldest of 2 daughters that I have. When I went on the pheasant hunt last year, she had, she was the most supportive. She's like, that sounds like so much fun. It was, she was just the natural pick because she wouldn't do it on her own. She wouldn't get out there without having the right support. And if you're going to do it for a first time, there's no better group than Shoot Like a Girl, Hunt Like a Girl in the Beretta team because they're amazing.
Most of the hunters, they learn hunting and shooting with the family, so with the father, with the grandfather. This was not my case, so I'm really glad that I had the opportunity to learn and be introduced in this hobby. And as a Paris optic employee, I want to thank you, Beretta, for the opportunity to provide the optics. And yeah, it's a great sisterhood. So thank you.
These guests have such an advantage of having Shoot Like a Girl instructors with them and mentors. Our team is so phenomenal at making people feel calm, relaxed, and enjoy the experience. It starts with a gentle, you can do it, to motivation, to shoot. It's all part of it, and we're like their biggest cheerleaders, and our team is phenomenal at helping people relax and enjoy the experience.
I'll say that the whole experience, there's a lot of nerves and a lot of anxiety, and it's intimidating to shoot in front of, even if we have some experience or no experience. It was incredible just to be surrounded by a wealth of knowledge. The instructors were just so knowledgeable, not only in their sport and what they're doing, but kind of how to treat each other and how to help empower each other. And I think we all went through a lot of different emotions yesterday at different times, and it was nice to be supported just by such a wealth of of knowledge and different experiences and different backgrounds. And that was very rewarding.
Being outside in nature, it gives you this opportunity to not think about the troubles of the day. You're not thinking about what's for dinner. You're thinking about enjoying nature. What is that bird flying there? Or what is that plant that I've seen, or that flower that I've seen for the first time? It's about being outside, connecting with nature, and really feeling the peace that comes with it.
This was my first time quail hunting, so it was very different. And I want to give the credit to, my mentor, Melanie, and then especially the dogs. I feel like they did all of the work, just to be able to watch them, point out the quail and then flush them out and hear the guide, guiding them as well and telling them what to do. It was so exciting, and I kind of felt myself watching the dogs more than watching the birds. It was just, the whole feeling was amazing.
My plus one is my friend Minerva. I have very few friends outside of the shooting sports, and I love the plus one initiative because it really drove me to go digging around and remember I do have friends out there that I really love, I really enjoy. And it was fantastic to bring Minerva along and get to share my love of the shooting sports with her. My only expectation was that it wasn't about expectations, it was hopes. So hope that you would enjoy yourself, hope that you would learn something, hope that you would have fun. And I saw those smiles, and I am so looking forward to helping you on the next step of your journey into the shooting sports.
You could smell all the trees and the flowers of the field, and I felt really one thing with nature. So it was like a perfect timing of actions that was happening naturally, it was just beautiful.
We had so much fun connecting with nature and experiencing the great outdoors, but the excitement continued to grow as we went to the range next, and we watched the confidence just explode out of these ladies as they aimed at their target and they hit it.
Nice. All right, pull that bolt back for me.
I love shooting clays because that's my job. And I am the Beretta ambassador for Hunt Like a Girl, and I loved experiencing it with all of these ladies, especially the first timers. It's something that's very near and dear to my heart, and it's something I'm very involved with in my life, and I'd like to share that with other people. And all of you ladies did an exceptional job.
I want to talk about the optic because for me, it was my first time, doing the rifle. But for me, the optic was amazing because I have really bad vision. You have 20/20, I'm negative 12. So I have contacts, but eventually I'll have to have, more medical intervention. And so mostly with shooting, I'm like, I can't see and I have astigmatism in both eyes. But that optic was absolutely amazing. And the first time with the first rifle, boom, I got it. And it was just exhilarating.
The first time I picked up a gun, it was too heavy, too awkward, and it slapped the devil out of me. And so I thought I would hate shooting. And I came to this event because I was invited by a dear friend who never steers me wrong. I picked up that Beretta, the little 20 gauge. It was a completely different experience. As a matter of fact, I enjoyed it so much that I called my husband that evening and I gave him my Christmas list. And it includes a 20 gauge Beretta.
I had never held a pistol before. I'd never shot a handgun at all. The last time I touched a gun was 25 years ago. But my dear friend Annette is like the pistol goddess. And so I had this feeling of I have to do this well. I don't want to disappoint her. And I know that she would never make me feel bad about it, but I really wanted to do well, to reflect well on her. And so I was eavesdropping while other people were getting their instruction because I was I'm going to be prepared for this. And then I got to do it myself, and it was a really exciting experience. I thought I would be nervous because I wanted to do well, and doing well about everything is important to me, but I just really enjoyed it. It was a very exhilarating experience.
What's really exciting about this process too is to watch how people support each other. These ladies really are going through an experience for the first time. Anytime you do something for the first time, it can be a little overwhelming, sometimes intimidating. But as they're doing it, they have the team of instructors and mentors plus each other, and you see this bond forming of support and care for each other that really is just what it's all about.
It felt very good that when I took that first shot and that it went where it was supposed to go. I felt a new feeling, I guess, of confidence in myself. And I think going into that experience, I was so filled with fear, and I was like, things were just running in my head, that when I had success, it just made all those fears vanish. And I mean, I had a very emotional experience after that. Like, I cried like I have not cried before. Very emotional, but just so empowering. And I felt so safe and confident in all the things that I really don't feel all of the time. And it was this whole new bubble of feelings, and it was fantastic. I really loved it.
I want to say thank you, and I couldn't be more honored. You're my little sister, but man, do I look up to you, and you put me out there into something that I never would think that I would do. And I've been through so much, and I know you've seen it, but I want to say thank you because we bonded and we did something that you probably thought I couldn't do, and I love you.
I would say that my experience with mentorship through Shoot Like a Girl, Hunt Like a Girl has been probably one of the top 3 most important pieces: to feel comfortable, to feel safe. And I believe that Megan feels the same way. She's like, we're hunting now, right? This is what we're when our hunt was over yesterday, and I brought Megan on this hunt not knowing whether she would be able to shoot a bird or even really want to be out there walking in the field. We were getting ready to be done yesterday, and she said, no, we're not done. And when can we go again?
This, for me, was a revelation. How kind, how smart, how enthusiastic, and how each of us, each of you, are happy for the other who does well. Whether, it didn't matter how many times I missed. If I finally got one, it was like, yes! And it was the same for everybody. So there's something about this particular Shoot Like a Girl I really like.
This was a fantastic experience, and we are grateful to have established such a long and important relationship with them. They are also our friends, and I think it was beneficial for all of us. So, and everyone that participated to this experience bring home such joy and memorable. And it's an experience that will change your life, I promise.
So now, as we wrap this up, I'm wondering if everyone is willing to take the pledge for the NSSF +1 movement. Do you all pledge to take the pledge?
I pledge.
Events like these are just the start. As long as there are people out there who want to connect with nature, who want to feel that confidence from aiming at a target and hitting it, who want that satisfaction of having a supportive network around them to encourage them to do well, then our mission, it's just beginning.
Will you take the NSSF +1 movement pledge?
Take the pledge, and we'll see you at the range.